The last 3 years, Madam Speaker, have been years of pain for our citizens, pain and punishment. The Minister of Finance gave an interview after he met with the Chamber in a post-budget session and announced no new taxes over the next 2 years. He said that he did not want to punish the population any further. He therefore was acknowledging that he had been severely punishing all sectors of the national population in 2016, in 2017, in 2018, and dare I say continuing in 2018 and 19, we will see, with the rise in the gas prices at the pump. And the punishment continues with property tax and seems premeditated in its arbitrariness and its severity, that's to say the property tax. And with the $1 per liter price hike, we are going to see an impact with a ripple effect throughout the economy. The question for the population, and I speak now through you, Madam Speaker, to the population, is can we expect better financial management? Can we expect fiscal impact of a more positive nature? Can we expect any significant growth in the non-energy sector? Can we expect any job creation? Can we expect a better standard of living, a better quality of life? You know, in one shot in 3 years, they have decimated the working class and reduced the middle class. Can we expect a more sensitive stewardship and better governance over the next 2 years? I don't think so. I don't think the people believe so. The recent disrespect dished out to Petrotrin workers on Friday last tell us that insensitivity, callousness, and arrogance will continue as they remain in office. And therefore, the solution becomes clear to the population. So if the last 3 years have been bad, and the next 2, Madam Speaker, are not likely to be better, what to do? Because that is the message of the Minister of Finance, that the last 3 years have been bad, but there is a turnaround, and the next 2 will be better. But there is nothing to substantiate any likelihood of a better 2 years ahead. The people of this country knew it, you know, because when they did a poll at the end of 3 years, at the 3rd anniversary of this government as government, they basically said that 42% of those interviewed said that crime was a major problem and was in fact a crisis, 55%. So 55 plus 42 said it was a major problem or a crisis. On the economy, 46% of them said, the population said that the economy was in crisis, 28% that it was a major problem. On national infrastructure, 51% of them said that it was a major problem, and 22% of them said it was a national crisis. And I want to say, just in passing to the Minister of Health, who spoke so strongly on the progress in the health sector, that only 22% of those interviewed expressed any confidence in the health institutions of this country. I think that the people of Trinidad and Tobago, Madam Speaker, have to consider how to change the government now. And they have to consider how to ensure that in the interest of Trinidad and Tobago, they put into place a better government who will govern better. If, Madam Speaker, the people of this country were to make the decision to give the United National Congress, under the leadership of the former Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar, the opportunity to serve this country again. This is some of what you can expect. All of the projects which the People's Partnership initiated and which the Minister of Finance is now claiming as their own will be continued and completed, because they're not continuing and completing nothing. After all, they are our projects, and we are proud of them. And I don't think that even with these projects, much will be achieved by this particular government. Projects such as the San Fernando Point Fortin Highway, which we did most of, the Maracas Beach facilities, which they stopped and restarted, and they have botched up somewhat according to the people, but we'll go along. The San Fernando waterfront project, which we had completed every piece of that exercise, the project was ready to go. We even established a committee. We will govern to serve the people and the public good. We are not against anybody. All of us together make up the nation state of Trinidad and Tobago. We will work for all. We will deliver to the nation. So we don't have a problem with taking our projects, which they have now claimed as their own, and proceeding. But in addition to that, we will make sure that the Couva Children's Hospital will be open and available to every citizen of Trinidad and Tobago.